Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's video, we are going to be trying out the new Jouer French Riviera palette. This eyeshadow palette has matte and shimmer shades. On the inside, you do get 9 different shades. You have a beautiful blue, a beautiful green, a pink, a nice like deep green and gold combination down here, and you get a nice mirror inside. I was definitely intrigued by this palette. I don't know what it was that grabbed my attention. I think perhaps the blue and the green. At first when I saw this, I spoke about it in my Pass Grabber Undecided. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pass on it. I don't need this eyeshadow palette. And then as I was talking about how it's a pass item, I somehow talked myself into it. I have not tried Jouer eyeshadows before. I haven't really tried a ton from the brand, but I thought, you know what? It's a cute little palette. Let me go ahead and try it. So I picked it up and I created this look for you here today. I will have everything from swatches to a close-up of the palette to show you how all of these shades look on my fair skin. I can say that the 2 lighter shades don't really show up. I tried to build them up so that you could see them, but you couldn't really see them on my fair skin. But I will definitely insert some swatches, show you the palette, show you this little demo, and at the end I will give you my thoughts. And if you are new here, hello, my name is Kelly. I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking. I love makeup. I love talking about makeup. So if you like to talk about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the K-Bella fam. I do upload new videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, but why don't we go ahead and jump into this demo. Okay, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and prime using my Fenty, what is this called? The Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. This is the little mini, and I really like this stuff. I got it in a set with their fly liner, and I don't really use the fly liner, but this primer is wonderful. It's my primer of choice at the moment, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with my finger. So I don't know what I want to do, but I'm pretty sure I want to use this blue right here. But to stall, I'm going to go ahead and set my primer with this shade right here. I'm not going to be able to say the names. I don't speak French at all, and I don't want to butcher these names. Now, I am someone who likes to set my eyeshadow primer. You definitely don't have to do that, but I normally do anyway, and I prefer more of like a matte brow bone, mostly because I have not gotten my brows done in forever. So I feel like a matte brow kind of hides any random hairs that are hanging out there, whereas a shimmer like accentuates them. So this is a moment when I wish my friend Heather Austin was here with me, because I would love to use these 2 shades together, but I don't know how to do that, and I feel like she would know. I'm literally sitting here staring at the palette like, how would Heather do this? How would she use both of those shades? I have no idea. So we're just gonna, we're just gonna do something else, and I'll take, why not this middle shade right here in Soleil. I can say that. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and put this in the crease, because why not, right? I am not a makeup artist, and a lot of times when I say that I'm a neutral lover, I think sometimes people assume I just like don't like color, or I don't think it's pretty, or I don't think it looks good on me, and none of that is true. I just feel like I don't know what to do with color. I don't find myself to be like a creative person. I just kind of love makeup. I feel like a lot of times people who are really good at makeup are super creative, and like take Desi Perkins for example. She likes to draw. She draws out all of the things that she has created, from like her Desi skin to her sunglasses. And I've never been into drawing, never been good at it. I don't even really know if I'm that good at makeup. I just kind of play around with stuff. So that's really the reason why I say I'm a neutral girl and I'm not good with color, because I feel like neutral looks, like they're really easy to create. But I look at this palette and it's beautiful and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Also, my daughter normally goes down for her nap around 12:30-ish, give or take. And she was crying today, wanting to go down at 11:30. And now that it's 12:30, she's sitting there with her head up. I'm hoping she lays back down and goes to sleep, but today she really wanted to take a nap. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the blue and the green. Would I put the blue all over the lid and the green in the middle? Would I put the green all over the lid and the blue in the middle? Would I do half a lid? I don't know. I guess we'll just go for a light look, you know? Let's take this shade right down here, and I'm gonna go in with my BK Beauty 202. And if you have not tried BK Beauty, I actually have a giveaway going on right now where I talked about like 10 brushes that I would keep if I could only keep 10. And BK Beauty is in there. I'm giving some brushes away and their makeup sponge, and that's still going on until the end of May. So definitely check that out, especially if you have small hooded eyes, because this 202 is so good at getting in the crease. Now do not ask me what the purpose is, because this is lighter than Soleil. I don't know what the purpose is. The purpose is I'm stalling. That's the purpose. If you try to recreate this, I don't necessarily know that you need this shade, because it's essentially not doing anything. I thought because it has a little bit of a gray tint that it would maybe give me more of a crease, but I don't really know that it's doing anything. So we're just, you know, we're just winging it, y'all. We are just winging it, but I definitely think I need more of that Soleil shade, just because the lighter shade kind of washed it away. Oh, this is a mess. Thank you to those of you who are watching this tutorial thinking that I am ridiculous right now. Okay, let's go in with, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to use these shades. I could have created a green look. I could have done the pink. That would have been easy for me. I'm trying to do something not very easy. What if I did sable? Could I do that with the blue? Let's try it. Let's try sable. If I ruin the look, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going in with my BK 207, and I'm just gonna keep this in the outer V. Blue and green go together, right? People talk about, I hear people talk about the color wheel. I don't know anything about that. I took art class when I was in elementary school, but I don't really remember anything that we learned when it came to the color wheels. So here's a fun random fact. If you are not new here, and if you've been around for a while, you know that my background has changed a few times. So first I had my own like dedicated beauty room, like a whole room that was all mine when we moved into this house. I had all of my makeup in there. I had a desk in there that I would edit at, the works, right? Well, apparently I'm working in reverse. I feel like a lot of people, they start out with their vanity like in their bedroom or in another room, and then they work their way up to their own beauty room. No, I started with a beauty room and now I'm working my way backwards. So when I had my daughter, my beauty room became her bedroom, and I moved into the guest bedroom. So we live in a house that's a 1-story, and we have our master bedrooms like at the back, and then we have this hallway, and there are 3 rooms, but one of the rooms is really small and has like French doors with like the windows. I think that's what it's called. And that was my husband's man cave, and then we had a guest bedroom and then my beauty room. So my daughter was born, we turned my beauty room into her bedroom, and I moved into the guest bedroom. So like my vanity was right over here. There's a bed behind me. Like some of my other stuff is on the side of the wall. I think I'm gonna take my BK Beauty 202 and get some of that Soleil shade. Yeah, so I moved my stuff into the guest bedroom. And even though we're from Michigan, you know, I don't feel like we have people visit us a ton. So most of the time it was fine for this to be my beauty room. It would just be like my mom lives here, and my brother lives in Texas but kind of far away. So like when my brother would come, he would stay here, or when my mother-in-law who lives in Michigan would come, she would stay here. But most of the time I had this room to myself. Well, now my mom is moving in with us, and I have to move all of my stuff into my bedroom, mine and my husband's bedroom. So I am taking over one of the walls in our bedroom. Can y'all tell I'm stalling because I don't know what I'm doing here? I'm taking over one of the walls in our bedroom, and I moved my vanity in there, and I moved like this little like shelf. I don't have the whole Alex 9 system that a lot of people have who are into YouTube. I just have like this desk that has some drawers in the top, and then like a shelving system. So the shelving system has my makeup. So we moved that and my vanity into the bedroom. And I literally kept this bookshelf because I knew that I wanted to film with this palette today. So I'm filming with this palette, and then I'm gonna move the bookshelf out. And the last thing to go will be the two like white, I don't even know what they're called. They're from Ikea, but the two white things, I gotta move those into our bedroom at some point. But yeah, this is gonna be all that to say, this is gonna be the last time that I'm filming in here. Now you'll probably see this video first before some of my pre-filmed content, but I still wanted to let you know, this is the last time I'm filming in here. My beauty room, my vanity has been in 3 bedrooms. Its own room, the guest bedroom, now my bedroom. Ooh, I didn't bring Fix Plus. I always use Fix Plus with shimmer shades, but I didn't bring any Fix Plus. Let's try it without. I'm going into that blue shade. Ooh, it's super pretty. Without Fix Plus, I bet it would look really pretty with. I'm not really getting any fallout, which is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and get some Fix Plus, and we're gonna see what that would look like. Okay, I'm back. I didn't go anywhere for you, but I went into my bedroom where all of my makeup is now to get my Fix Plus. So if you're wondering why I didn't just move my vanity into that other room that I said was my husband's man cave, is because he lost his man cave to our daughter. And it is now her playroom. Our house has a very open floor plan. This is, by the way, this is a pretty shade, but it's pretty iridescent. It's that blue, and it looks pretty pigmented in here, but it's pretty iridescent on the lid. It's a pretty color, but it's just not, it's not like a bright blue, if you know what I mean. Yep, my daughter is sitting up. Anyway, like I was saying, that became, the other room that we have became my daughter's playroom because we have an open floor plan, and the toys were like literally scattered everywhere around our house. Like if you came in the front door, you were like bombarded with toys, and there was really nowhere to put everything. So because of that, we turned my husband's man cave into a playroom so that we could store all of my daughter's toys, basically. And it's a small room. It's much more of like a den size than even a full bedroom size. I think it's listed as a bedroom because it has a closet, but it really is more of like the size of like a den, a small den. So there's no room for me to put my stuff in there. And we have plenty of room in our bedroom, so I just thought I'll just move my stuff in there. But my background will be changing pretty soon because I will be in there, and that means, you know, I gotta like figure out lighting again. And I mean, I have my setup because there's really only one way for me to film, is just to have my vanity in the background again. So I'm up against a wall, and I have it set up where I'll film there. I don't even know what I'm saying. I lost my train of thought. So sorry. This is like a little little rambly try on. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. My background is changing, everything's fine. My mom's just moving in with us, so I gotta shift, I gotta make room. Okay, so you know I wanted to use that green shade in, it's Ocean for me. Ocean? I wanted to use that. I might put that on the lower lash line. What brush do I want to use? I'm going to go in with my BK204, and this is a shimmer shade, but it looks like a soft shimmer. And I'm just going to put this right here because I wanted to use it. So there you go. Then what I might do is go in after, because this is really light and soft, and use that dark green and put it just in the outer part, sable, and kind of deepen it up. But I think this is a fun way to incorporate the blue and the green. I want to use as many shades as I can with this first impression, because I don't know that I'll create 3 looks with this. If you want to see a 3-in-1 tutorial, I mean, you can let me know, but I probably will not be creating a 3 looks with this palette. I'm going to use the same brush and just take a touch of sable and put it right here, just to deepen up the outer corner. I don't want to bring it all the way in because I do have small eyes, so I want to create a little bit of depth, but I don't want to close off my eye. Okay, so I don't really see a shade that I could use on my inner corner. I think Bronzage would be too bronze. I haven't swatched it yet. It looks like there's a little bit of glitter chunks in there. And then of course this first shade is too light. So I'm gonna hop off, do some mascara, throw a lip on, and I'll come back to let you know my first impression. Here is a close-up of the finished look. On my lips, I did go in with my Jaclyn Cosmetics lip liner in Chai Tea, and then I did try out her Be Brave liquid lipstick right here. That's this combination. It's currently in the process of drying down, and then here's a close-up of the eyes. Okay, so now that I've had a chance to touch all of the shades, to swatch, to create this look here, I have some thoughts on this palette. First of all, this is my first experience with Jouer Cosmetics eyeshadows. I haven't tried a ton from the brand in general, but definitely my first time trying their eyeshadows. I do like that you get a mirror in the front. This isn't typically something that I spend a lot of time worrying about, a mirror in a palette, but it was helpful today in creating the look because I was actually able to use this mirror to help me create my eyeshadow look. Now, I did not have any issues with fallout whatsoever. I found that the mattes blended smoothly. The thing to note about the shimmers is this blue shimmer shade is much more of like an iridescent topper. It doesn't give you full blue pigment, but it does give you a nice iridescent glow. I did find the green shade and the pink shade to have much more of a like satin finish, but more of a pop with it. And then this shade right here, the bronze shade, had more of a gritty texture, and I did have some glitter chunks when I swatched it on my arm. Overall, I felt like the quality was very good. I didn't have any fallout on my face, so if you're someone who goes in with your face first, I don't think you would have any issues with this. I do think the color story is beautiful. I do like the shades in here. I think that I will get some really nice looks out of it, but if you're someone who goes for much more like bold looks, or you really like super deep shades that you can really smoke out, I don't think this palette will be for you. You know, when I think of the French Riviera, I'm thinking of like boating and the beach and the water and summertime and light makeup, and I feel like that's what you get with this palette. The shades are very light. You're going to get a much more toned down, subtle look. Also, if you guys can hear, my daughter woke up from her nap. She's not feeling well, so she's in the room with me. But you are going to get much more subtle, toned down look, which is something that I prefer. I like more of like a subtle, toned down look. So I think I'm definitely going to get some nice looks out of this. I think the quality is great. It was blendable, and I created a really nice look. Just again, if you are someone who's into more bold, bam, in your face shadows, I don't know that you should reach for this one, but if you are someone like me who is more of a neutral lover that wants like a pop of color, something nice and summery and airy, then I do think that you'll really enjoy this one. But that is going to do it for this video. I do hope that you enjoyed it and that you found this helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed before you go. That way I can see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.